Hey guys, what's up? Today is Wednesday, and I just got to California yesterday, so that's why I'm filming on Wednesday, and I'm in a hotel room, so yeah. I think maid service is coming, but I'm gonna make this really quick. Okay, so I don't think I watched Scream this week because I'm in California, so I kind of can't. I'm kind of spending time with family, but I did end up watching Pretty Little Liars last night, and I want to talk about it really bad. Okay, so basically, and I want to talk about the Fosters because it was really interesting. It was a really good episode. I was really impressed. I've been impressed the whole season of the Fosters because, to be honest, it's just been so, like, there's so much going on, like, with the kids and everything. Like, okay, so the Fosters episode was really interesting, and it's been interesting the whole like season. I like every episode has had something good to like add to the end. Always, like, never a dull moment on that show. It's just insane. It was just basically like Brandon at like his camp or whatever, and like trying to decide if like he wants to like play his own piece or he wants someone else to play his piece, but he ended up playing his own piece because he didn't have a pianist. Yeah, I think that's how you say it. But he ended up winning. That's good. And then pretty much that was pretty much it. And then it's like Lena like having an affair with that is it her like she's the principal, so she's got to be like what's the assistant principal, secretary, what is it called? Superintendent. That's what it is. She's a superintendent. She's having an affair with the superintendent, which Lena's a lesbian, guys. So the superintendent and Lena are kind of having an affair behind Steph's back, which that's not good. And I don't know if they really are or not, so I can't really say they are. So yeah, but I just think there needs to be more communication with that marriage. And then like Rita going to jail, like, whoa, she did not hit that girl. You would have. She's obviously trying to protect herself because that girl did fucking crack in the house while Rita was gone or something like that. Yeah, so basically it was that, and then yeah, so I was just like, oh my god, I hope they don't get a divorce because, to be honest, like, I really like those two together. They really grow on me, They're kind of a OTP of mine because, like, I just like, I love the gays, so it makes me happy to see the same sex couple, together, and married, and they need to be happy because they're both the same sex, and it's just nice to see that, You don't get that on very many TV shows like that. You don't get the same sex married, so it's kind of a plus, to have Steph and Lena married. So they need to stay married, I think. And then Brandon and Callie had sex, so it's gonna determine on if Callie's gonna get adopted by Steph and Lena, or is she gonna get adopted and they're not gonna find out, and then they're gonna find out later, and then like what if she has to like get out of the house for like what if she has to go back to Girls United because they denied it. They actually didn't tell the whole truth, but what the truth at the courthouse, like they could go like to jail for that shit. Anyway, so that's what happened on Foster's. Next week looks pretty good too, so I'm pretty excited. I'll be in California still, but I will still watch it. I'll record it. I think I recorded. I think I'll watch it when I get back. But I get back next Tuesday night, so when I get home Tuesday night, I'll probably go home and watch it because Pretty Little Liars isn't on anymore after. It's not going to be on until like January, so. Okay, so PLL was insane. Like, I was just like, oh my god. Like, so I can't even describe how insane it was. Okay, so it's basically A with CC Drake. I kind of called that because I told my mom, I said, look, I think I have a theory that CC Drake is A, and I was right. I just knew because it kind of adds up though, because to be honest, it kind of makes sense because, like, I mean, Charlie, I didn't know Charlie would be a girl. I thought, like, Charlie would be a boy, but then maybe she had really short hair. So is she like a transvestite? Like, I always had that theory too, that, like, maybe Cece was a transvestite because she kind of does look like a man, but, that's me. But I don't know. I just had that theory that A could be CC Drake, and I was right. And my mom said, "You called it, Blair. You were totally right." And I was totally fucking right. And, like, I just, like, her story was so, like, interesting. She's one of my new favorite characters because she's just such an interesting character now, since she was so misunderstood before, but now I love her to death because, like, she's just an amazing character and she's got so much power, so much craziness. She's kind of like Mona, but, like, more misunderstood than Mona and not as smart as Mona. So yeah, I just think, oh my god, my hair is driving me insane. But I just think that CC Drake is a really cool character, and I hope to see her more in season 6B, like the time jump thing. But yeah, and then, like the whole flashback. I mean, I don't know. I didn't really like the whole flashbacks thing, really, but that was Cece telling her story, so I kind of understood it. My mom was so confused. She was like, "What the hell's going on?" And I'm like, "Mom, it's just basically Cece telling all these, like, what A did, and so she was A, so this is what her story is, all these flashbacks, and how, it's just crazy." So, yeah. And I just, like, saying that, like, her mom was the only one that loved her. I feel so bad. I felt kind of, like, bad for her, like, to be honest. Like, like, she was just so evil that her mother accepted her anyway. Like, that's just so, like, no offense, but it's really, like, I was kind of, like, tearing up a little bit, to be honest, because I felt really bad because nobody else loved her, not even her own sister, not even Allison. That is so horrible. And then they killed Mr. D and Jason. Oh my god, she killed Jason and Mr. D. Holy fuck. And I mean, it wouldn't surprise me. It wouldn't surprise me if she did, but still, I wouldn't surprise if she killed Allison. But I don't know. I don't think she would kill her own sister, but I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, it was just Cece telling her story, and then Sarah Harvey being Redcoat, and, like, being Black Widow. Like, I don't know. That one just doesn't make sense to me. Like, I feel like Marlon King's, like, doing there's another person involved somehow. Like, Black Widow is somebody else to me. I just don't think Sarah could be Black Widow. No way. I think it's like Melissa. That's me. That's my theory, that Melissa is A. So, or not A. I mean, Black Widow. But I do believe that Sarah Harvey is Redcoat, though, because, to be honest, I mean, then it kind of is not, because it had a green eye, so it kind of made me think of Arya kind of being Redcoat, because Arya has green eyes, and Sarah Harvey had blue eyes, so it kind of, wait, does she, or did she just wear a green eye, like, contact thing and just put it in her eye? Like, that's what I'm wondering. But I loved how Emily punched Sarah Harvey in the face. That was amazing. That was, like, the best moment of the episode, because I hated that bitch anyway, so it just made it better. So yeah, it was a pretty good moment. So yeah. And then, like, the whole, like, okay, I don't like Mona, like, the whole, like, when Cece was telling her story, Mona, like, Cece saying that she didn't trust Mona or anything like that, but I love Mona so much. Mona's just an amazing character. She's so evil, she's so cool, and I just love her to death. She's amazing. She's a really cool character. So yeah, I just really hope she's on 6B. So yeah. I didn't really like the ending though, because, like, it was basically them saying, okay, the goodbye was really heartbreaking to me, because, to be honest, they're all such good friends. It just kind of makes me sad that they're all going to be apart for a couple years, and it just makes me sad. Like, but then the time jump, they're all going to be back together. So that makes me really happy that they're going to come back together as friends, and they're always going to be friends, and it just makes me want to have a group of friends like that, you know? But, like, I just didn't get, like, Spencer and all of them running in the classroom and saying, Allie, someone's coming after you. I didn't get that. Like, and then Allie being a teacher at the school? What? It didn't even look like her, guys. Did you guys see that? Allison didn't even look like herself. It just made me, like, want to punch the freaking writers, because, to be honest, she did not look like Allison De Laurentiis. She looked like somebody else. Like, her hair was lighter. It just made me kind of mad, you know? But I think the time jump's going to be interesting. So, yeah. I think it's going to be interesting, and it's going to be really fun to see what's going to happen next. Like, are they going to have kids in season 7 where they're, like, their kids are going to be tormented by another A? Like, that would be really cool, you know? But, yeah, I wasn't going to make a video this week because I'm kind of in California, so, but I decided, because why not? I don't like to miss a single week without talking to my lovely webcam here. So, shout out to Bryce. Hey, Bryce, my number 1 fan. So, yeah. I love you guys, and I know I look like shit right now. I have to go get ready anyway, because I'm gonna go to the fair this afternoon, the Orange County Fair. So, I love you guys, and I will see you later. I will see you next week, and love you. Have a good week, and I love you. Bye. I said I love you like 3 times, but bye.